Welcome to another segment of Behind the Scenes with Cypress Living President and CEO Troy Churchill. Today we get a behind-the-scenes look at the tower at the Oaks. And as you will see, it's still very much in the construction mode. But that's what I enjoy about these tours. We get to see what others don't. In fact, on this tour, you're going to see something you didn't even know existed. There's a sixth floor in this building, one the residents will never see, but you will during this tour behind the scenes.
Just between when we were here a couple of weeks ago, as far as the villas.
We got 12 of the 24 villas moved in. We start some additional moves coming up in April.
So second floor and third floor can wave at each other.
Yeah. And then, with just a little imagination, it can look like this.
Here on the second floor, this is where we'll have some cabinetry, some built-ins, a nice TV, some nice seating area here, and then with some tables that look out over the beautiful lake.
Nice view.
Very nice view.
The sky even lit up for us today.
So a couple things. Once you come into the building on the first floor, so we're on the second floor now. First floor, anybody can come into the lobby area, but then to go up either through the stairs or to use the elevator, it's access control. So they will need their fob to go up to the second through fifth floors. Once you're on those floors, anybody can go down or you can go through the different floors. But that's where the access control is. Also on the first floor, we have one restroom down there as well.
How much parking is down there?
Underneath the building, there's 24 spots plus an additional one for a handicap.
Okay.
And then there's, I believe, 10 spots on the exterior side as well.
All right.
And then there's 24 golf cart spots as well. So each residence has one parking spot allotted and then one golf cart parking spot allotted as well.
Okay. Now this week, future residents are getting hard hat tours, just like you and I are doing right now, pretty much, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And
Yes,
what's the purpose of that?
So that's a lot of residents. They can get in. We give them really a lot of the details around the space. So they want to come in and measure. We're giving them ceiling heights, kind of walking through where we are with their unit, answering any questions, also confirming that we have the right finishes, the right fans, etc. And it's really exciting for them to see the space. They haven't seen it, so that's their first time being able to come in. So Cindy, Courtney, and Jason from our team are taking them on those tours.
Boy, I've heard these units advertised as 6 condos per floor.
Correct.
Every floor has a corner unit view or something like that.
Yeah, each one kind of has multiple views the way they're set up. So different from the harbor, these have their own patios, and you'll be able to see some of these beautiful views from those patios, along with, we try to take advantage of views from different directions. And so each floor has 6 units. They have 2 IBIS units. Those are just over 1,400 square feet. And they have 2 Heron units, which are over 1,700 square feet. And the 2 Crane units, which are a little over 1,900, almost 2,000 square feet.
Okay.
All 2 bedrooms and at least 2.5 baths. The larger units have an additional den and just more floor space. This is our Crane unit, so our largest in the tower. 2 bedroom, 2.5 bath with a den. You can see this one is getting their kitchen cabinets in place. All of them have these beautiful islands. Some have done the it's a great feature to have in these units, and we always try to take advantage of some of the views.
So every unit above this one has the same floor plan?
Correct. Yep, they're all kind of modeled after each other. So this is my personal favorite. This is the Heron. You come in, laundry room right off your left. You have your half bath. You got a really nice den, and then you have your living space, kitchen area. The primary bedroom, the master bedroom, always looks over the balcony. So we can walk in here. You can see, so they're always taking advantage of those views. This one actually has some of the Nobi lights installed. So same as the villas, they'll have a Nobi in the main bathroom area, and then a Nobita in the shower area.
Explain the Nobi again.
So the Nobi is, we've been using these as part of our smart home package. So it's our kind of our fall detection, but also emergency alert system. So we don't have the traditional pull cords here. Time has evolved and so has technology. And so that's where these devices now, it's a push button and you can use anywhere in your unit. So you don't have to be just specifically where those call cords are.
Okay.
And this also helps with fall detection as well. So these are all, this is just temporary railing, but we do have the new nice flooring that's just gone in, the kind of a epoxy surface. We also have a nice area up top for a ceiling fan. But what's going to happen is these are going to have a decorative rail that goes in, and then it'll have a full screen on the two sides.
Okay.
So they'll be screened in, but as you go up, you can see once again, we're really taking advantage of the beautiful views. I really like these units that look out this way, just from their views that look over the Cypress Cove and the rest of Health Park, Florida.
Okay.
So this is one of my favorite views of the Health Park, Florida campus. Not only does it show the beautiful hospital and children's hospital, but looking out over the lake and being able to see the fountains and right up to Cypress Cove. And this 5th floor, you can actually see, when we get on the other side of the building, you'll be able to see the bridge to the beach. You can see a lot of the condos along the river. From here, you can see the Heights Foundation.
All right, so we just came off the elevator on floor number 4.
Yep.
And what are we standing in here?
So this is one of my favorite floors. It's going to be the billiards room. So this will be where the pool table is. And obviously, once again, taking advantage of the great light that's in, as well as the beautiful views.
Billiards with a view.
It's got a nice ring to it.
I can hear the commercial now.
So from up here, you can really kind of see what's going to be happening with what we're calling the water feature. So once again, this lower lake is connected by a pipe to the rest of the lakes on the campus. And then what we have right now, we're digging this long pipe in. It'll hook into the pump and pump water from the main lakes up to the upper lake, which will then be lined. The water comes out, flows this way over the waterfall back into the main lake, and then does it all over again.
Should be emitting some nice soothing sounds in the process, I would think.
Correct, and it's just a great view. From up here, you can really see how great it's going to look. And this unit, 401, is going to have a great shot of the clubhouse as well. So John, this is a floor not many people have seen before. This is the 6th floor. We've never talked about the 6th floor.
A true behind the scenes tour.
A true behind the scenes. So this is obviously where a lot of our mechanical systems are. But down here, you can't quite see it here, there's a beam back there that has all of our signatures, a truss that we signed at the topping off ceremony. So it's pretty cool to know it's in that far, kind of, another 20 feet that way.
Holy cow, so these are like roof supports, I assume?
Yeah, yeah. All metal trusses up here.
Well, this is a treat.
So this is our pit on the top of the tower. So you can see all of our large mechanical HVAC systems are up here. It's nice to have this kind of protected area in and out of the wind, and obviously off the ground floor as well, so that it's protected and it's an easy place for our team to come up here and work on the units and service them.
From the ground outside, it just looks like a roof cap.
Yeah.
It's a hiding place.
Yes, it is. You don't want to get locked out up here.
Troy, on the way out, you were explaining some of the amenities, like a kitchen for parties and things like that. What are some of the amenities that'll be in that building?
So a lot of it has to do with the design around those common spaces, those lobby areas. But the 5th floor does have a kitchen, a small kitchen area to be able to host small events out of. We have a really nice conference table going in there. So if it's a dinner party or maybe a committee meeting, we can serve drinks, have a cocktail hour from the 5th floor, things like that. So that's on the top floor. And then, like I said, That fourth floor is the billiards room.
Yeah.
Third floor is more of the library area, and second floor is going to be that kind of general area if anybody wants to watch the movie, watch the game, kind of that family room area.
What's the most asked question that marketing gets about either the building or the complex, the Oaks?
Question that's come up a lot is, where are the bikes going to go? So if people have bikes, they want to know where they're putting those. They ask a lot about their storage areas, parking underneath, and for their golf cart. And we're actually getting more of our future residents are having electric vehicles. So talking about the difference between a level 1 and a level 2 charger and how we're accommodating that within the building. So our goal right now, the construction schedule, the second floor is planning right now to be finished on April 8th. So that means that then our team will be able to go in, complete punch list for that second floor, do final cleans on those units. And then every week after that, we get a floor from the construction team so that then we have time to go in there and do that as well. And we are working with the local fire inspector to get a temporary CO so we can start moving our future residents in floor by floor.
That's an ambitious schedule.
It is, but every day we're making progress, and you saw it. I mean, just from a few days ago, it looked a little bit different too. So it's a lot of work, but we have flooring on all the way up to the fourth floor, cabinetry, going in. We have all the appliances. Everything is here. We just got to put it together.
Yeah.
So
a lot of appliances.
Yeah, so a lot's going on there. So real quick on the intersection, like I said last time, we're working with Johnson Engineering, a local firm here. They are putting a proposal together for us. We actually got their final traffic study, and we have all that information. And the proposal is going to be for a roundabout there. And then what we'll do is we'll take that proposal along with some budget numbers to our board that's over the 400-acre campus for the POA for both the east and west side, to get those approvals, and then obviously going through that county process too. So we have a long ways to go, but we're moving forward and trying to address to ensure that we're staying safe at that intersection.
Yeah, you shared with me some of the options, and I believe the roundabout was the most expensive, but it also seemed to make the most sense, at least to me.
Yeah, it really keeps traffic flowing. We're just trying to slow down traffic on Bass Road, and then obviously also keeping up access so residents leaving this road can cross to the village shops and vice versa. And then we also want people to be able to take a left-hand turn from both of those areas as well. If you didn't have that, we feel like a lot of residents, it would cause traffic to flow kind of behind the hospital to the other road, which we don't want to force people that way. We want it to really, hopefully help with that navigation around the campus and then just that flow of traffic. And we just want people to be safe out there.
Yeah. So. What's our next behind the scenes going to be?
I think we're headed right there.
Yeah.
The clubhouse. I was in there today. We're making some good progress. We focused mostly on the residences here, the villas and the tower. But the clubhouse is coming on strong. It's making some great headway there, and we'll be able to do that next.
All right.
Always
Thanks
a pleasure.
for taking us behind the scenes.
My pleasure. Take care.